Yeah, I've started martial art as a self-defense. I was bullied when I was young, and at the time, I saw it as a very negative experience, and it was. But I realize now that the fact that I was bullied when I was young helped me later on in my life facing the mental warfare that I had to face in mixed martial art, because it's a very egotistic sport. There's a lot of intimidation when you get into a fight. And I got used to it when I was so young. And we see very often a lot of fighters, they lose their chill. It can make them commit mistakes, but they never worked with me because I had a very strong shield to protect me. You know, you play hockey, you play soccer, but you do not play fighting. So if I'm fighting you, it's very serious business, because the outcome of the fight might affect your well-being or mine. For me, right now, training, like people ask me, why do you train? You don't have a fight coming up. For me, it's because it's a therapy.
Yeah.
I believe because I was bullied when I was young, it left a scar in my mind. And it might sound crazy to most of people, because most of them cannot relate to that, but because when I was young, I got bullied so much, I got humiliated so much. And sometimes physical damage is not as bad as emotional damage, and that's what happened to me. So I need to train. I remember even sometimes when I'm not in shape or I got an injury, I don't feel as confident as I am. And I know I would never get probably beat up because, you know, I'm an adult now, but I don't know, it's inside my head. Like, it's a confidence thing for me. And I believe confidence is very important for me. So I like to walk in a room knowing that if something happens, I can take care of business.
Yeah.
I know it sounds maybe preposterous because we're in a very civilized world, but because I was victim when I was young, it left that scar. And you could have all the skills that you want. And I'm not only talking about fighting, I'm talking about everything.
Yes.
If you have the skills, but you do not have the confidence, I believe it's like someone who have a lot of money in his bank account, but no way of accessing it. For the magic to happen, I think you need the skills and the confidence. I'm not a psychologist, but I think it helps me to be stronger, to face adversity.
Yeah.
When you get ready for a fight, the stress, the fear, it's unbearable. And there's no courage without fear. So I think it builds up that tolerance and that courage to go face certain adversity that you would not have the courage to face if I wouldn't have gone through that.
Really?
Because in a fight, you're always outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And I believe in order to improve, you need to get out of your comfort zone, because it forces you to adapt. The fighters that are the best are people that adapt, that become the perfect nemesis to their opponent. People say, oh, don't pay attention to the critics, but I think we should pay attention to a certain point, because it helps you get better. Not if it makes you crazy and obsessive, but if it helps you just enough to get better, I think it's a good thing. It's a state of mind, but you can work on it. And of course, you need to train hard, but most importantly, you need to train smart. You need to work smart. And this is applied to everything in life. And to make a good analogy is, let's say I have an exam at school, and it's a very important exam, like a decisive one. And I did study. I will be scared still of the result, but I will be more confident. And I have reason to be confident, but I'm still going to be scared. Just as scared that if I would not have studied. The same thing in a fight. So confidence is, if I got a fight, there's always an X factor, an unknown factor, because I do not control my opponent, but I do control myself. So I work as hard and as good as I can to get myself ready, that I know that there's no way I can be better than I am right now.
Yeah.
This is confident. Now I have the right to go in there and be confident. When you do something, you need to come out 100% or don't come out at all. When I do something in life, I go 110%. I win big, I lose big. And for me, regret is the worst, so I don't want to have regret. We talk about fear. I believe it could be a good thing. Fear can save your life. Like in fighting, I believe it could enhance my performance. And I thought when I was young that fear will go away with time because I will get used to it. And you never get used to it because every fight is bigger than the last one. Now I embrace it because I need it. And I know that it increased my reaction times. It make me more explosive and increase my decision-making time. So I need fear. Bigger the risk, bigger the rewards.